Hey, it's me, Troy from Scare Hollow, and a couple of commenters on the last video for the build day #1 asked me how I made my pallet walls, and I have a PDF on my website, which is scarehollow.wix.com, wix.com/html_home, because I'm too cheap to buy scarehollow.com. Anyways, so but which I'll put a link down in the bottom. They asked me how I did my pallet walls, and I have the tutorial of how I constructed like a really strong 4-pallet wall using very minimal stuff. And that one, I basically did it the same way. I just only used 2 high and made them just 1 panel, because I'm gonna possibly have to make this mobile, or have to make it again next year. Not have to make it, because nobody's forcing me to do Halloween, because it's awesome. So, but what I did, and I will show everybody, is I took, now this one I did last, these 2 I did last, so they're not as strong as I'd like them to be, but the rest of my framing will take care of that. But, so as you can tell, I have it's probably 48 inches long, 45 inches long. So you hit that stringer, these 2, and that one. So then you have your top of the pallet. So you lay your pallets horizontal together, and then you just take like 2 screws, 1 or 2, 3, 4 wood, you know, depending on the type of wood you're putting it into. If it's really good pallet board, then you only need one and one in each one of those, and then put like 1 or 2 down there. So it just depends on what the board does. Like this one, you know, it's got 4, you know, and it's got 2 up there and then 2 down there, but see how it's split right there? So that one's not really going to hold as well as that one, but the whole pallet is already structured anyways, so all you're doing is just putting them together, and this is super easy to take down. Easy too, you just done. No, I'm not gonna do that again. So, but I do have another one over here that has wider boards, so just any scrap wood you have laying around will work. That's, you know, 2x4s, 2x6s, 1x4s, 1x2s, 1x3s, whatever. The ones the first showed you were 1x3s, but you just take the 2. You know, this is really cheap wood, so it splits a lot, but then you just do 2 and 2 and 2, and then you just sandwich them together, and it literally, it did not, the cool thing is it did not bend here when I laid them down. Like it didn't bow out from over here. And then on the other side, I just put the paneling, so you can see. So you've got all this is the back side, and then the front side has the paneling. So you'd never know these are all pallets behind here. And then you have a space for the door, and this space right here will have doors and drop panels and stuff like that. So but yeah, I mean, that's a whole wall right there of nothing but, I don't know what that is. They must have put that up while I was injured. Anyways, so I'm doing a light amount of stuff right now. I actually just, as a side thing, so that's how I did my walls. I basically just took a couple of 2x6s and did that. But if you look, try not to get in the neighbor's window. What I did an LED strip on this cool plumber's tape, and then just put the LEDs in there, and then just did the whole, like, I'm gonna actually solder these, but you just do the daisy chain of the cords and solder them together, put some shrink wrap on it, you know, the shrink tubing. But yeah, I just put 8 of these on here, and it lights up this whole area. And this is gonna be the bathroom, so I'm gonna make it all blue, and it's gonna look awesome. So, oh, that's super bright. I took some cool pictures of me on the blue light, so those will be cool. So anyways, so yeah, that is basically the gist of it. You basically just take 2 pallets horizontal, take 2 boards, put them inside the thing, then you have a flat surface on both sides, which is also cool, because we're gonna put siding on the other side, and then we have the paneling on the other, so you have nothing obstructing, making anything bow out, and you can still use the pallet wood to screw into any fixtures or picture frames or anything you're gonna put on the walls. It also allows you to cut in to the pallet to make like a window and things like that without really damaging the structure. Obviously you can't go on that far over, so you got to have narrow windows, or that's about a good enough space for a drop panel. Perfect, you know. So we just spaced our things out, so we put our drop panel, I have separate panels for drop panels, so we just put those in between 2 pallets, and then you're done. So anyways, I'm gonna block the light from my neighbor's house. So okay, that's it. And if you have any other questions, go ahead and hit me up and I will answer them again. So, and you can also get to me at Troy Scare Hollow on Facebook as well, or you can ask me on Facebook. So I will talk to you later. There's more people coming around. I don't know. There's just like, they got neighbors fighting across the street, and I don't know. Okay, scare on.